In this video, I'm going to be explaining why Donovan Mitchell deserves more love in the MVP race. He has been phenomenal this season and deserves the bulk of the credit for the Cavaliers' success. If I were to tell you that there was a player averaging 28 points per game, 5.5 rebounds per game, over 6 assists, with a 60% true shooting percentage, you would likely think that he's a superstar. And when I add in the fact that he is leading the number 2 seed in the East, you would think he is an MVP candidate. However, for whatever reason, Donovan Mitchell has received very little MVP love. The first thing I want to touch on is the improved playmaking of Mitchell in the extended absence of Darius Garland this season. He is averaging a career-high 6.2 assists per game this year. This is even more impressive when taking into account that the Cavaliers' primary lineup consists of Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen, who, while they are great players, they are both non-shooting bigs, which really limits Mitchell's ability to drive and kick as the lane is consistently clogged. On this play here, Mitchell's gravity causes Mason Plumlee to come over and help, and luckily he has a shooter in the corner as Isaac Okoro knocks down the catch-and-shoot 3. This play shows how easy it is for Mitchell to play make when he is playing with shooters. His gravity on the drive is so great that the defense is bound to collapse, and he has been great at finding the open man. Isaac Okoro and Dean Wade have been phenomenal in this catch-and-shoot role. This clip is an example of the Cavs' double big lineup. Mitchell goes to attack, but is unable to, as both Paul George and Mason Plumlee feel comfortable sitting in the paint due to 2 non-shooters. This possession ends with a bad contested 3. I say all this to exemplify why it is so impressive for Mitchell to be taking a leap as a playmaker. It also highlights how the Cavs' entire offense revolves around him. The next thing I want to explore is his improved defense. He's become a positive on defense for the Cavs this season. With his 6'10 wingspan, he's excelled as an on-ball stopper, averaging nearly 2 steals a game. That wingspan coupled with his natural instincts have led to him being phenomenal defending the passing lanes this season. That is shown here as Mitchell's quick feet and long wingspan leads to him preventing a Siakam drive. His natural instincts that lead to him jumping off a weak pass. The possession ends with a wide open transition layup. I love this play here because while Mitchell gets caught up pretty bad on the screen, his quickness still allows him to recover and prevent a wide open layup for DeAndre Ayton. Now I will jump into some stats. The Cavaliers' defensive rating as a team this season is 111.3, ranking narrowly behind the Celtics for 3rd in the NBA. With Mitchell on the court, it actually improves to 110.6. Teams feel as though they can attack Mitchell and that he's a weak point, but that just isn't the case. On top of what I've already discussed, Mitchell is obviously an elite scorer. However, what has gone under the radar is his mid-range jumper. He's turned from a slasher with a 3 to a true 3-level scorer. Mitchell is having the best season of his career when it comes to mid-range shooting. I mean, just look at those ranks. So, now that I've given you 3 reasons as to why Mitchell has been so impactful this season, do you see the same thing I see? Donovan Mitchell is a superstar.